Hey, what's going on everybody? Payneblade back here again with another Genshin Impact video, and today guys we're going to be covering the Abyss. Yes, that's right, the Abyss. Something I haven't actually covered yet just because I've been really lazy and not wanting to do it as much, but I got to floor 11. Haven't tried floor 11 yet, and the Abyss actually reset a couple days ago, so I decided, you know what, let's actually go through it and I'm going to show you guys how to do floor 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now if you don't know how the Abyss works, every 1st and 16th of the month the rewards for 9, 10, 11, and 12 actually reset. So as you can see here, they're locked now. 9 is open, so we're going to click on here and I'm going to show you guys there's the effects on top, and each chamber guys has specific mobs, so you want to make sure before you build your team, and you're going to need 2 teams, you look at each chamber and what the first half offers and what the second half offers. Now as you can see here, the first chamber are just all mobs with slimes and they all have electric and fire. The second, on the other hand, has the first half is the electric mage with treasure hunters and hoarders, and the second half are the Fatui skirmishers, which are a lot harder. So you might want to rethink how you build your team based on the mobs you're going to be facing. Now on the other hand, if you actually look at the third chamber, we'll get to that one in a sec. Right here, there we go. The first half is actually much tougher than the second half. Now don't be fooled, the second half has 2 ruin guards, not 1. Okay, so that's the one thing to remember, that, but I find the first half to be a little tougher. So build your teams based on the mobs that are there, and make sure the elements work. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put Diluc in there. I'm going to put in, let's see here, let's go with Mona. Actually, you know what? No, take Mona and put Barbara. I'm going to need a healer. Now, my Barbara's low level, but she has enough artifacts to carry me through as a healer. We're going to put in, let's go with Keqing. And last one we'll put in is, let's say, Noelle I'm not going to touch because she's going to be in the second team. Let's go ahead with, I guess let's put in QiQi. Yeah, maybe QiQi, maybe Mona. Now, you know what? Let's go with Mona. And then the second half we'll go with is QiQi, Noelle, QiQi for healing, and Venti. Alright, let's start it off, guys. So I'm going to actually go ahead and dominate this. Now, if you guys don't know my account, or if you guys don't know anything about my account, or haven't seen my videos, everyone here is pretty much maxed out in terms of constellations. Yes, I'm a whale. Most of my weapons are maxed out. The only thing I don't have maxed out is some of the levels, but most of the constellations are maxed out. So what I'm going to show you guys here is pretty much domination. Now, here are the buffs that are offered on this floor. I am going to choose the one that I believe is effective to this floor because elemental skill damage is more important than the rest. But keep in mind, there are ones that last throughout the entire chamber. So make sure you pick the buff that's best suited for you. For me, the elemental damage skills is what's going to make the difference, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. Let's actually, hold on a sec. Yeah, you know what, let's pick that one. That one seems the best one. All right, now I'm going to pop up, like I said, the first one is all slimes, so you see electric slimes, and then you're going to end up seeing some fire slimes. Now Diluc is fantastic for this because he just dominates these electric ones, but on the other hand, the fire slimes are a problem, so you do want to bring someone with water or ice or any other damage, as a matter of fact, that's not fire, so you guys can hit these mobs because they are immune to fire damage, right? So here we go, let's just take out a few of these. Now Mona is going to pretty much destroy those fire ones for me, but I'm going to focus on taking out the electric first. Now the fire ones I find are more dangerous than any other ones. There are the least amount of them, but they do the most I guess damage to my team because my team's very fire heavy usually, right? But in this case, as you see, I brought in a couple water characters, which makes this a whole lot easier. And then switching back to Diluc, just take these guys out super quick. There's a couple insane damage right there. And yeah, so the way I have my Diluc built, guys, is I have him based all attack and all crit and crit damage. That's all he pretty much is. I think his crit rate is sitting at about 80%. His crit damage is about 110%, and his attack is about close to plus 3,000, plus 2,000 something. It's really high. So I built him that way. I don't have any pyro on him at all because I get a lot of my pyro support from my other characters such as QiQi, who offers it. And then obviously Keqing I have also built as a crit rate and crit damage, but I have her electro built, which I need to change because I don't have the proper constellations for her. Her 4th constellation gives her, I believe, 25% more attack power with electro. There you go, first one done. We'll jump into the second team. Let's cover it. Now it's going to be pretty much the exact same mobs on this side. Now Noelle, guys, is a free-to-play player. If you are using Noelle is probably one of the best characters for Abyss. If you can somehow, and heck, max constellation her especially, she actually stacks defense and converts it into attack, so you have the best of both worlds. You have an insanely tanky user who can heal, It does geo damage, so it has no weaknesses, but also the defense converts to attack, and she ends up just pretty much destroying all of Abyss solo. So she's a fantastic character, especially because she gives shields. QiQi, on the other hand, is my biggest healer, my best healer, scales off attack, so that makes her a pretty good DPS. The great thing about her, though, is the fact that she can use her her elemental skill and keep healing people when she goes out, just like Barbara can, but hers actually does a ton of damage, so which is fantastic, and also can cause melt and any other freezing type things, which I find better than water. Okay, and then Klee I have also got max constellated, and Venti I do as well too. Their C6s are there. Both probably two of my favorite characters to use in this game right now, and I'm super excited for Child and also Zhongli. So can't wait for the new patch, guys. So that's another reason why I haven't been making very many videos lately, is I'm just pretty much waiting for the newest patch to come out. Well, there you go. Okay, so the first chamber's done. As you can see here, the rewards have been reset. You get artifacts, you get enhancement material, you get books, and you get Mora. So jump into the second chamber. Now this chamber is going to be a little more difficult, right? So as you saw when I was originally showing you guys what's available on each floor, this floor has the electric mage with the treasure hoarder. So this is definitely the easier one. Now, if you're going to be fighting the electric mage, take her out first, and also the range guys. The reason why the electric mage is so deadly is she summons adds, and if you keep her around long enough, she'll actually go into this orb, this pretty much bubble, a shield, and she just starts spraying lightning all over you, and it's a dot, so it does hit really hard. So definitely focus her as your primary target and try to get her out of the way. And the rest of the treasure hoarders are pretty straightforward. And here you can see here I'm going in with Keqing for a bit, do some damage. Now the thing with Mona's ultimate, if you guys don't know, whenever she traps people in that prison, you have 4 seconds of increased damage by 62%. So all of your characters for 4 seconds are going to hit super fast. So having someone like Keqing sub in real quick and throw in all of her quick attacks is a smart way to get damage in there real quick, and then sub out again to someone like Diluc, who's a slower damage dealer but does a ton more damage. One thing I do like to do is use Mona's ultimate and then sub into Diluc's ultimate and just see people get fried. It's hilarious. So definitely another good combination to do. All right, let's get this done. These are pretty straightforward and easy, guys. There we go. We should see that, unless I already killed her. No, I haven't killed her yet. She's going to be popping soon. That was the electric mage I was talking to you guys about. She should be coming out right now. There she is. So this is who you want to kill first, guys. So try to get her done as soon as possible. So here I'm going to go with Mona's ultimate. And I was telling you guys about switching to Diluc. Here we go. Some big damage. There you are. 53k crit damage. There you go. See, this is what I mean. Look at that. I'm pretty much one-shot her there. So that takes care of this floor. Easy peasy when you got a whale account playing. But for the rest of you, if you have these characters, I hope you're seeing something that you can learn from or you can use. But again, okay, so this is actually the tougher of the two floors for this one. The next one, I think the first group gets the tougher one. Now this level here specifically, guys, that ice element guy with the gun and the geo guy with the staff are the toughest guys to kill. Those other two are okay. They can be ignored for a little while, but this one freezes, it makes you slower, and the other one causes a geo shield, so it makes people tougher to kill. Here's Klee doing her thing, just throwing in bombs everywhere. Fantastic DPS, by the way, in support. Oh geez, I almost got killed there. The cool thing about her C6 actually for Klee is if you do your ultimate and then sub out, so her ultimate essentially follows somebody and just essentially like shoots fire damage at them, pyro damage. But if you use her ult and then sub out at C6, it does instantly all the damage it would have done through a dot. It does right away as a burst. So she can come in, pretty much pop her ultimate, pop out, and hit everybody for about 30 to 40,000 fire damage, which is incredible. So really love using her. Plus, I think with her C6, she also gives pyro damage for 25 seconds at 15%. And on top of that, she regenerates everyone's energy by 75%. So you can pretty much spam nuke your next ultimates right away. So she is an insane support unit as well as a DPS unit. So big ups to Klee for that. She does bring a ton of utility to the team. All right, let's go to QiQi, get some heals in here. QiQi's elemental skills fantastic. You let it go around you, just hit enemies, and you just get your entire group gets healing back. So easily one of the best healers, probably the best healer in the game, to be honest. And then Venti, of course, the vacuum cleaner. Easily probably the best support for DPS. Just vacuums everything. You pop out and do like one of your ultimates with like Mona or like Diluc, and just watch everything get destroyed with that vacuum. And I think the anemo damage actually reduces every other element by 40% if you have the artifact plus C6. So 40% extra damage from your elements is pretty wild. So all right guys, so let's finish this off here. I love Noelle, honestly. I started building her I think like 2 weeks ago, just to get her from level 1 to 80, and it was probably one of my favorite things to do. She is such a cool character, not only for survivability purposes, but she actually does decent damage if you build her right. All right, there we go. This one's complete, guys. As you can see here, the rewards are there again. All right, now we're gonna jump into the chamber 3. Now this is one that I used to struggle with back when I first was level 60 or maybe it was 50 even, because this first mob here is a titan. He used to hit so freaking hard. But elemental mastery here. But now it's like, it's pretty straightforward and easy. Actually, this guy was hard, but the guy that follows him, the little mob that's back there, you can see him kind of rolling around. I call him Sonic the Hedgehog. He was the one that was causing most of my problems, because he would just constantly, I would get distracted by this guy, and then that guy would run around and just kind of kill me. Now, here we go. Make this a lot easier. Kill him first. There we go. So that's my recommendation, guys. Avoid the big guy. Get the small guy out of the way. He does so much damage for someone that's negligible in the beginning, but you know, you keep him alive long enough, that little guy does a lot of damage. I know the big guy's scary and all, but leave him to last. Get the little guy out of the way. Always kill ads first, then kill bosses. That's always a rule of thumb for most RPGs, right? So let's stick to that. There we go. That was easy. Much easier when you're level 80 and you're maxed out. Alright, and now let's finish off the last one. I believe this is the 2 Ruin Guards. Yep, it is. There we go. So we're unfortunately going to get that first Ruin Guard. Second one's going to hit us for sure. There it is. It's going to turn around here. There he comes. We're going to pop the special, and what I told you, when I pop out now, there's the damage. 15k each. It wasn't very good. Usually I do about 30, so I'm surprised that did such little damage that time around. And let's watch Noelle just dominate here a little bit, guys. So popping her special, popping her elemental skill, you know, she drops shields everywhere, so you can pick them up. And if you have the proper artifacts, when you have the one I have, I think is the balloon artifact, where if you have a shield on you, your damage goes up by 40% for normal attacks and charge attacks. So a great way to make her hit even harder than she already does as a defensive tank and healer. Here's QiQi. Those talismans, by the way, from QiQi, anytime they're on a mob, if a character hits them, they regenerate HP. So that's another reason why she's so damn cool. Alright, let's get these bombs out of the way. You're gonna hit me a little bit. There we go. Alright, I hate the spin. Whatever, I'm gonna see if I can absorb it without getting hit. I have a shield. No, never mind. I thought maybe you can avoid that stun effect or the knockback effect from that, but you can't with the shield, so it's okay. And here's another one. These are so annoying. Throw some bombs here and let's see if I can nail them while they're coming at me. There you go. Not bad damage. Alright, pop a special. And we're almost done here, guys. So floor 9, as you can see, much easier than what you'll probably see tomorrow, maybe the day after, is floor 10, 11, and 12. We're going to do a day at a time, hopefully. Maybe do, you know, one every second day. But we want to get these done definitely for the rewards by the end of the reset, which again is the 1st and the 16th of each month. So definitely get on that, guys. Like, especially if you're doing floor 9, 10, 11, 12. Even if you can just get floor 9 done, it's worth it. There we go. And let's see the rewards. There you are. So 5-star artifact, the books for EXP, the Mora, and the enchantment. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Now I'm going to be doing the other floors like I mentioned later on, not today, but if you guys did enjoy this, shoot me a like, sub, guys, send me your comments, and I'll be doing more videos for Genshin as I've been doing. We'll be doing some new showcases and summons when the new patch is out, and of course some more gameplay. Join me on my live gameplay anytime you guys like. I always love showing what we got in the game itself, and it's a beautiful, beautiful game. So definitely, if you haven't played it before and your first time watching it, download Genshin. Alright guys, this is Payne. Have a wonderful night and enjoy the rest of your day.